Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Breaking news tonight. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz just announced a short time ago the closure of bars and restaurants in the midst of the uptick of coronavirus cases in the state. This all comes after the Centers for Disease Control recommended organizers cancel or postpone events with 50 people or more for 8 weeks. President Donald Trump followed that up today, saying to avoid gatherings of 10 or more people. We'll have much more on what this all means for the state tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10. And with Minnesota and North Dakota schools closed due to the coronavirus, many families here in the Valley are wondering what is next for the children who rely on school lunches every day. Valley News Team's Callie Hubbard talked to a Fargo couple who is advocating for student meals and explains what Fargo Public Schools is doing to help.
There's a lot of kids out there that don't have a meal.
Ann Bergseth and her husband Ryan are all about the children. They just moved back to Fargo from Florida, and one thing they brought with them is their fight for student lunches.
So you get milk or you get a juice in there, and then you get like a little tiny can of beans.
Those are some of the things inside the snack packs for kids in Florida after hurricanes. The Bergseths say schools in the area should do the same amid the coronavirus pandemic.
I mean, it's important because I sometimes grew up without food, you know. Maybe they start stealing or something because they can't afford to do anything, you know. It could be just a candy bar out of a convenience store or something like that.
They say right now we have to stick together.
That's when the community needs to come and, you know, step up and help out.
The kids got to eat, they got to grow up healthy, and when there's not a meal available, I mean, where do they go to?
I mean, if you've got a little extra toilet paper or you got another can of tuna or a loaf of bread that's sitting in the freezer, give a person in need.
Starting Wednesday, Fargo Public Schools will be giving out free breakfast and lunches for kids. Central Cass Schools will be doing the same thing starting Tuesday, and Moorhead Public Schools is putting together a plan for Wednesday. In Fargo, Callie Hubbard, Valley News Live.
Those pickup locations Callie mentioned are on our website, valleynewslive.com, or the VNL News app. Also, Central Cass will be open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. to pick up breakfast and lunches. The Minnesota Department of Health says the number of coronavirus cases in the state has climbed from 35 to 54. The newest cases continue to cluster in the Twin Cities metro. Hennepin County alone has more than 20 cases. So far, nearly 2,000 people have been tested for the disease in Minnesota. Health officials say those with questions about COVID-19 can call the Minnesota Department of Health hotline. That phone number, 651-201-3920. More North Dakotans were tested over the weekend, bringing the total number of people tested in the state for COVID-19 to 124. But still, there is just one positive case of COVID-19 in North Dakota. 22 people are currently being monitored for symptoms. Researchers at the Johns Hopkins University Center for Systems Science and Engineering have created a live map and dashboard which allows you to track the global spread of the deadly virus. The map updates data daily from the World Health Organization and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in the U.S., China, Europe, and other countries. You can view the map live on our website, valleynewslive.com. Quiet and some sunshine seems like a winning combination, but how long can we keep it going? Let's get more from Hutch at the First Alert Storm Team Center. Hutch?
Yeah, the next 24 hours not too bad. It's going to be cool. It's going to be breezy this evening, but our snow showers have since moved off to the east. They did leave about 2 to 3/10 of an inch here in the FM area at KVOY at our studios, 2/10 of an inch. Grand Forks almost 2 inches, and the big winners in Devil's Lake and the Devil's Lake Basin with 3 inches of snow to start your Monday morning. 20s up north right now, holding on to near 30 down south with those breezy conditions that will continue through your evening. Temperatures will slip down towards near 20 degrees for most of our late night hours. The wind does decrease, though, a little bit as we go through the overnight. I'll have hour-by-hour details on what you can expect as we glide through our work week, and we are tracking a major storm system moving out of the Rockies. I'll have the very latest on that here in just a moment.
All right, thanks, Hutch. An emergency has been declared for Fargo West Fargo, and Cass County to combat the spread of the COVID-19 virus. The declaration authorizes local, state, and federal agencies to take action to limit hardships from any upcoming emergencies on the citizens of Fargo. It also allows local governments to manage resources and money under unexpected conditions and help people recover from a health crisis. Fargo police are warning of scammers claiming to be from medical organizations that have a COVID-19 vaccination, and they're requiring over-the-phone payments to reserve a dose. Currently, there is no vaccine for the virus. Police say to also avoid charity scams that claim to help COVID-19 victims and their families. The rapid spread of the coronavirus across the nation is prompting feelings of uncertainty for many local business owners and their employees. With the state taking social distancing measures, some are seeing a slow in business. To make sure shoppers can still get what they need, many owners are putting their items online and offering free shipping.
I think it's really important to do that for them to be able to keep their employees, to keep their stores going, pay their rent. That's why we're going out to deliver. We'll bring things to you.
O'Day Cache is offering free same-day deliveries to the Fargo-Moorhead area. You can also offer support by sharing their items on social media or buying gift cards. 24-year-old Audrey Oshbach of Fargo was flown to a Fargo hospital this afternoon after the North Dakota Highway Patrol says she was involved in a crash with a semi. The driver of the car she was in, 37-year-old Ryan Laframboy, also of Fargo, was taken to the hospital by ambulance. Highway Patrol says that he failed to yield at a stop sign about 2 miles north of Amenia and was hit by the semi. The semi driver was not injured. The two in the car are expected to be okay. Fargo police want you to know about a number of car break-ins that happened at local gyms this morning. Police say they received many calls about smash and grabs between 5:30 and 8 this morning. Police haven't said which gyms the robberies happened at, but they're reminding everyone to take valuables out of the vehicle or store them out of sight before going inside. Ralph Leobo is in jail tonight after Fargo police say they spotted him in a stolen vehicle and say that he took off running. It happened around 2 in the morning in the area of Family Fair Grocery Store in North Fargo. Officers were able to track Leobo's footprints in the fresh snow and then arrest him for possession of a stolen vehicle. Concerns over COVID-19 are canceling many events. We'll tell you about some changes coming to the Valley later on Valley News Live at 6.
Afternoon temperatures today were coldest in the western Dakotas, only the 20s there. We managed to squeak out some milder temperatures early in our day when flakes fell. Hour-by-hour details show some more mild weather, and there is a wild storm. I'll have the latest next.